Hello all, welcome back to our fun learning time together. Are you excited? Well, today we are going to learn subject and predicate. Sounds familiar? Yes, we did it in grade 1. Let's quickly revise. Let's start with answering some very simple questions. Radha likes to eat ice cream. So who likes to eat ice cream? Tell me. Correct, Radha. Radha likes to eat ice cream. Okay, next we have the doll is on the couch. So what is on the couch? Yes, you're right. The doll is on the couch because we're talking about the doll, right? So the doll is on the couch. So the part of a sentence that tells us who or what the sentence is about is called the subject of the sentence. Just like Radha and the doll because they were being talked about in the sentence. Now remember that the subject is usually a pronoun or a noun. Alright? Let's look at some examples. The cow is grazing in the field. Okay, now who is being talked about here? The cow, right? So the cow here is the subject. He helps his mother clean the house. Who is being talked about here? That's correct. He. He is being talked about here. So he becomes the subject. Alright? Okay, now it's time to identify the subject in sentences. Okay, let's begin. Oh, okay, we have a conversation. Maths is fun. Quickly tell me what is the subject here. Absolutely right. It's maths because what is being talked about? Maths is being talked about. So maths is the subject in the sentence. Now next, I was nervous before the test. Okay, so what is the subject here? Yes. Who is being talked about here? I, right? So I becomes the subject because I is being talked about here. Okay, now let's read the sentence given on the screen. My father cooks delicious food. So now tell me, what do you think? The father, that is our subject here. Okay, what do you think he does in the sentence? That's right, he cooks delicious food, right? So the part of the sentence that tells us something about the subject is called the predicate of the sentence. Okay, the predicate might tell us what the subject does or who the subject is. The verb is always a part of the predicate. Okay, remember this. My father cooks delicious food. So here cooks delicious food tells us about the subject, which is my father. So cooks delicious food is the predicate. It becomes the predicate. Okay. Okay, we have more examples. Jitu likes to run and Firoz is a writer. So simple, it's very simple. What does Jitu do? Jitu likes to run. So likes to run becomes the predicate because it tells us something about Jitu. So likes to run is the predicate. In the second sentence, is a writer is the predicate because it tells us who the subject is. And what is the subject? Firoz. Here Firoz is the subject. So who is Firoz? Firoz is a writer. So is a writer is the predicate of the sentence. Now we have another task at hand. We have to identify the predicate in the sentences. Okay, let's start. My mother made a delicious cake for us. It's simple. What did the mother do? That's right. She made a delicious cake for us. So made a delicious cake for us becomes the predicate of the sentence. Great. The teacher reads stories to the class. What do you think the predicate of the sentence would be? Reads stories to the class. Absolutely correct. It indeed is the right answer. Because what does the teacher do? The teacher reads stories to the class, right? So reads stories to the class is the predicate of the sentence. Great job, all of you, and congratulations once again for mastering subject and predicate. Thank you all. Keep practicing until the next session.